I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the VHS Doom podcast. Today, you have jumped in to a very cool episode because it's a break for us. We're taking our break, man. Get off my ass. I'm tired of looking for videos and suggesting stuff to customers. Now, this is kind of an easygoing episode. We're gonna do one of these every 3 or 4 episodes where we just kind of hang out and talk, and we're on a break. So. How's everything going, Mikey?
Good.
Yeah, that's good, man.
It's drinking a C4 Skittles energy drink.
C4 Skittles.
The company C4 who makes pre-workout stuff.
Yeah.
They make energy drinks too, and they have ones that's like with Skittles, like a cross brand promotion thing. Yeah. And it tastes like Skittles. That's the craziest part.
C4 Skittles. That sounds like dangerous and yummy at the same time.
C4 Energy, and it's called,
Nice. Very cool.
Then there's another company. I had one yesterday where it was company Ghost. They had Warheads flavors.
Yeah. You sent me a picture. That looked really good. I can't do the energy drinks anymore. I'm too old. It'll stop my heart. You know what I mean?
My wife keeps telling me I need to chill with them.
When I was delivering pizzas for a little while, a while back, and I was drinking like a 20-ounce Red Bull a day, and I started getting real bad anxiety, and my heart was like palpitating. So I just kind of cut it all out. I do a little coffee now. That's it.
Yeah, I don't like how Red Bull makes me feel.
Is it just Red Bull? Maybe it was just Red Bull. Maybe that was the problem.
I think, how big was it?
Not like a 20-ouncer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like Red Bull because it does make me feel weird. Like my stomach hurts afterwards and
yeah.
Like a weird sour feeling.
Well, this is not an ad this is an anti-ad for Red Bull. Don't drink it. Anyway, so just to be fully transparent, Mikey and I did record this entire episode once already yesterday. We had some technical difficulties, and now we're back again. So I'm actually happy about this because I had a lot of fun just shooting the shit yesterday, and I'm going to have a lot of fun today, I think. So, yeah, welcome to the break room, man. Dude, those customers, they keep chewing on boxes, bro.
I don't know why they keep doing that. I told them stop doing it. They just looked at me and ran away.
Was it Scabby?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh, it was an actual kid.
They had glowing eyes and they looked like Bub from Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead. Sorry.
Oh no. Oh, that could be Balthy playing a trick on you.
Wait, he's a necromancer?
He is technically a former sleep paralysis demon.
So he just brings his friends then.
Yeah, he knows he likes. So this week I had a little bit of cleanup to do. He was trying to pass off demon possessed nightlights essentially to families and children.
Oh, you were telling me it was supposed to be like the box in Hellraiser.
Kinda, yeah.
That was his plan. I knew it.
Yeah, but it's real dangerous stuff. So if you see anybody carrying around a little box, just stop them before they leave, because he was also kind of playing some tricks on Hugh. Our boss. I guess people don't know this. Our boss's name is Hugh. Janus. He's a nice enough guy, but Balthy really finds him to be funny, so he plays a lot of tricks on Hugh Janus.
Yeah, I got a message this morning saying not to come in today.
Yeah.
And then I heard giggling in the background.
Anyway, yeah, so what'd you bring for lunch, bud? A cheese sandwich?
Can you hear me?
No, you cut out. What'd you bring?
And just the energy drink.
Oh, just the energy drink. Yeah, I had a little quesadilla. No, quesadilla for lunch, man. So yeah. Oh, looks like Mikey is kicked out of the room. We'll let him log back in when he gets logged back in.
Sorry about that. Pick up a delivery.
Oh, there he is. Finally.
Hey,
Welcome back.
it kicked me out, and I was trying to restart my phone because I thought that might have been the issue.
Oh, I see. That's okay. No worries. I played some sweet jams. You want to see something I added to the tunes?
Sure.
Can you hear it? That's legit, right?
I love it. What's your favorite one?
Probably 3.
I'd say mine is 2.
2's good. 2's really good.
But I loved it. When I was a kid, I played mostly Mario 64.
Yeah, that was like a game changer for the whole franchise, I feel like. I was just tweeting about that today to somebody. But yeah, so 3 is like my nostalgia point. That's where like the graphics had brightened up and like it was more exciting for me as a kid than 2. But I like 2. I like the physics of 2. But 3, the graphics and Yoshi really like, whoa. That was a big deal. And then when I played 64, that was the first like 3D like open world almost game, that I'd ever played.
So many good times playing that game, I swear.
That like revolutionized, I feel like the whole franchise. It just changed the whole feel of Mario forever. Anyway, yeah, so welcome back to the break room. Sorry, I know Hugh Hugh made you go take care of that customer out there. Sorry.
It wasn't just one. It was like there's like 4 of them, and they're all Balthazar's friends, and they're all just being mean.
Was Scabby out there?
No, not yet. He's only
thank
coming
God.
later.
That guy is scary. Anyway, yeah, so you're eating a monster for lunch. I ate a little cheese quesadilla. Yeah, so that's break, right? So what
Yeah,
what
I forgot my food at home. I wasn't supposed to be here today.
I know, we were supposed to be off. You were supposed to be off until next Thursday. But I made you come in last minute. Sorry, bud. Yeah, so some of the stuff we talked about, let's recap. So, Jerry Springer, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. That's really sad.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, he was only 79. I mean, I didn't realize he was 79, but in my head he's only 79, but he had pancreatic cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sad stuff. Yeah, we were talking about some of his best titles, right? So, A Man Marries a Horse, The Kung Fu Hillbilly.
That's one of my favorite ones.
A Sex Worker Loses Her Teeth. I feel like these are things I saw. When you'd stay home, you get sick, you'd stay home from school and just binge.
And the one with the KKK guy too.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah.
Do you remember the title of that one?
I don't. Do you?
No. That's why I asked.
No.
I wanted to watch it again, but I forgot what it was called.
No, that's all right. There was one really, one that sticks in my head, and I don't remember the title of the episode either, is a girl brought her boyfriend on the show to tell him, I was cheating on you with your best friend. And he turned it around and he was like, well, I have something to tell you. I made a bet with whoever his friend was. One pack of cigarettes. He said he'd bet me a pack of cigarettes that he could sleep with you. And I said, no, there's no way. So now I'm out a girlfriend and a pack of cigarettes. Bro, that one is classic. That was so good. Some of the other notable titles that I wrote down that I didn't necessarily remember, Chopped Off His Manhood. And I'm happy I cut off my legs.
That's a weird one.
Bro. And then, of course, the classic. You slept with my stripper girlfriend. Oh, rest in peace, Jerry. We will
I
miss
love the
you.
Guar episode too.
Yeah, you were talking about Guar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they got me into it.
How did that episode go? It was like a kid, right?
Yeah, it was like a kid who was like obsessed with like metal or something, but he looked like a juggalo. He was like rebellious or something, and like for some reason Odorous was there, and then they all just appeared there. Rest in peace, Dave Rocky.
Yeah, he's buried in Richmond.
Yeah, they're from there.
Uh-huh. There's the Guar bar here in Richmond.
I've been wanting to go to that. We were supposed to go to that last time you lived there.
yeah, when we were supposed to go to that show and then COVID destroyed the whole world.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it was on my birthday. My birthday was destroyed by that too.
Yeah.
My 30th birthday.
That was a lot, man. That was a lot. Yeah. So yeah, rest in peace, Jerry, and rest in peace,
Odorous Garungus.
Right. I can never remember the performance name. Garungus?
Arungus, I think.
Arungus, yeah. Anywho, yeah, man. So, what's new?
Not too much. Just doing a lot of dad stuff today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took my son to a music class. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, he really likes music. He likes to dance.
That's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I got to get my daughter into something like that. She's 1.5, so she's starting to get really into like running around and doing fun, crazy stuff, and so I think a dance class or a music class or something would be a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, the music class is really fun. We also have them in soccer.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about that. That sounds like a good time too. That's pretty young for soccer. I was surprised.
Yeah, the league is like, I think it's like 2 and up. I think.
Okay.
His group are like all his age.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's a lot of fun. I mean, it's good to get him to just run around and pass out for a little while afterwards.
That's pretty much what it is. I mean,
yeah,
they are like kicking the balls in the goal like in the middle of the end of it, but it's mostly them like doing fun things with the coach, like running around.
Yeah, right. Just staying active. That's nice. That's a good thing.
Yeah, he loves it. Like every time, the last 2 times we went, the next day he's asked him to go again.
Yeah, that's great. Well, so I guess, what have you watched this week?
I watched Suspiria from Dario Argento. It's pretty much a girl comes to this ballet academy, but it turns out some weird things start happening. People start dying. There's a beautiful sequence in the beginning where someone died. Like, it's weird to say like it's beautiful when somebody dies, but because of like how it's cinematography, like everything feels like a storybook.
Okay.
Where it's like really vivid, really nice colors.
Yeah.
I think I heard that it's influenced by I think he said Snow White.
Oh,
like
really?
The way it's shot.
Oh,
yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's so you find out towards the middle that it's witches. It's a witches coven, and things happen. I don't want to really get into too much into it.
No. That's good.
And then A Blade in the Dark was from Umberto Bava, one of Argento's proteges at the time. It's about a composer who moves to a house while he's finishing a movie soundtrack, and he's being stalked by a killer.
Okay.
And it turns out the person who wrote the story, it's the sister.
Oh, okay.
But there's also a twist there too.
Okay, there's always a twist. A twist on twist on twist.
And there's a lot of straight razor kills in it.
Oh,
actually no, I take that back. Box cutter.
Oh,
like the really old kind of box cutter.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
and then like there's like a really brutal murder that happens in the bathroom.
Okay. Well, that's on the
I think
list.
It's 83 that one came out. And the killer is a director himself too, and one of Argento's other proteges, Michele Soavi.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I guess if you get to act and learn to direct all at the same time, that's just a cool like culture.
Yeah, he was in a bunch of stuff. Like he was in Demons from Umberto Bava also. He's directed Cemetery Man. He also did The Church. I think I might have shown you that one. It was like demons in a church.
I'm gonna do this as a segment because I feel like I do this all the time, where I think of a movie that I've watched and I can't remember what it's called, and I explain it to you and you try to figure it out. So I watched, not with you, it's a movie that you sent me
Okay.
not that long ago, maybe when I was in Texas, so maybe a couple months ago. I decided I was just going to watch a movie Mikey sent. So the story in the beginning, there is this guy, it's an Italian film for sure, and he's driving this little green car with his girlfriend or something, and like through the countryside, or maybe it's a prostitute. I think she's a prostitute. I think he kills prostitutes, and then he kills her and like stuffs her in the trunk or something like that, and then drives to his mansion. In his mansion, because he's like, maybe he took her back to the mansion and tortured her and like killed her there. Maybe that's what happened. But
wait, I know what you're talking about.
the mansion
Beyond
is like
the Darkness.
Yeah,
Beyond the Darkness.
I think
Okay.
that's it.
Do you want me to say the plot of the movie?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
it took a lot of turns.
So that's from the director Joe D'Amato. That's not
Okay.
his real name. That's the American pseudonym they gave him.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy who's as a owner of a mortician,
Mm-hmm.
he loses his wife.
Mm-hmm.
He embalms her and leaves her in their bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least he thinks she's dead.
Yeah.
And he slowly starts losing his mind because there's a dead body in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So then he starts picking up women and killing them.
Right. Like
And
sexually
leaving
torturing
them in the bed with them.
Yeah.
And that scene with the bathtub is like one of the most realistic killings I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Huh. I forgot about
Where she gets like that weird woman who
Mm-hmm.
is acting like his mother, and at one point is like trying to breastfeed him.
Right. Oh, I forgot about.
Dude, that's one of the
Yes.
sleaziest, weirdest movies I've ever seen.
It was
Lamberto Bava actually directed a movie just like that called
Same.
Macabre.
Yeah. Okay.
I like
Okay.
to double feature them a lot.
Was in the end, was there a pool and like a detective got him and shot him and he fell into a pool?
I think it was just in the living room, if I remember right.
Oh yeah. No. He made his way out to the pool. I think there's a
Yeah.
pool.
I think so.
Yeah, but so the scenery in that movie was so vastly different in different points of the movie, right? So in the beginning, where he's like torturing this girl, it was like a medieval castle, is what his house.
Well, that
looked
was
like.
his house.
Right, but everything was covered up because he was like a widower, so he was unhappy. And then he met that girl that he was kind of in a relationship with, and then the house became nice. So it was like a nice mansion.
Oh, dude. And when he finds that runner who I was just referencing,
Mhm.
he brings her home to have sex in the bed, and
Mhm.
his wife is in the bed. This
Yeah,
supposedly decomposing wife is in the bed,
right. Yeah, crazy.
and he bites her neck really
Mhm.
The effects in these movies are wild.
Right. I'm glad you could figure that out because I was just thinking about it the other
I
day.
watched it recently because someone
nice.
on another podcast I was listening to was talking about it.
Nice. Okay. That'll be a new segment. It's called like Stump Mikey.
That's so crazy.
Right.
The whole thing.
Dude. You know what I watched? I used my employee discount, and I know we talked about this, but I watched Martin. So crazy. So what? I want to know your take. Do you think Martin was a vampire? Was he Nosferatu?
No, I don't think so. That's my favorite. I love to quote that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think he was just a serial killer.
Okay. So you think he just had mental health issues as well as his cousin had mental health issues?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I like to probably believe that things are a little crazier than they are, but that's why it's a good movie. But I want to think that he was a vampire.
I go back and forth, actually, honestly. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard. It's because but that's the whole point, right? It's for you to wonder.
I love the shot of when he's drinking her arm, though.
Yeah, that beginning, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but the lighting between what you would have seen in this 70s or 80s versus how they've restored things into 4K and HD did kind of change it a little bit. It was an intense like a really intense kill, and like that cut of her forearm was intense, but you could kind of tell it looked a little rubbery, but it wouldn't have with the film
I just
quality.
have the DVD of it with the old print of it. I don't have the new one that came out recently.
Yeah, it was good though. That was really good. And then I like I said, I like to wonder what if, and personally, if the girlfriend would have gotten up out of the bathtub, it would have made my, like, that's like perfect sequel material. Not that it needs one, but that would have been so cool, you know?
I feel like it would have been kind of weird for like a Romero film to do that though.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's my like modern brain. Like, oh, what's the sequel going to be? You know?
'Cause I feel like his movies where it's like, it is fictional, but like I feel like there's like a just like realism in there.
Yeah, right. He did have a lot of realism. It was like we were talking about, like when Martin was having to deal with getting people to go to sleep, because that was his preferred method of like dealing with them. He struggled a lot through the time it took between giving them the injection and when they actually passed out, which is so realistic.
It kind of reminded me of Dexter.
Yeah, but even Dexter, man, like modern film, modern television, things have to happen so quickly that like you give them the injection and they pass out immediately.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that did happen a lot in that show.
Right, or you have to think about what can you do to make it faster, right? Is it chloroform or whatever? But Martin dealt with the time that it took to get someone to pass out, which was that's realistic. It made the movie really like realistic for me, so that was cool. I like it a lot. Nosferatu. And I was also very sad that, like, you know, he was murdered or he was killed because of the one thing he didn't do. That was just unfortunate for me.
Yeah. But honestly, I like that little speech the uncle gives before he kills him. Not uncle, the cousin.
Yeah.
I don't like him saying uncle.
Oh, you mean the colonel? Bro, when he was walking in that white suit through the city, I was like, oh, I could go for some KFC. Yeah, that was good though. So thank you for your recommendation.
No problem, dude.
Yeah, that was on the Video Nasties. What was its rating on the Video Nasties list?
Schedule 3.
Schedule 3. Okay, yeah.
Number 47. Passed uncut for cinema and also passed uncut for video in 1994. So until it was released, until 94, they couldn't watch it in England.
We actually we have a poll up right now, everybody. If you want to go to our Twitter, was that Scabby?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Just ask me for a second.
God,
He just wants you guys to vote.
Yeah, him and Balthy, man, they are always causing some trouble.
My eyes are white. Shit. I became a dead-eyed for like 2 seconds.
Listen, if you get into that territory, buddy, I'll have to kill you. It is what it is.
Chainsaw time.
Chainsaw time. I have a chainsaw now. I'm an adult, so I bought a chainsaw.
Adult with a hole.
Anyway, so yeah, so we got a poll on Twitter that is about what our next episode should be about, and we want it to be about a Video Nasties video. So everyone that's listening to this, if you have not already, you should go to our Twitter and vote on our poll.
Also say hi to me.
Yeah, and say hi to Mike, because Mike runs our socials. And you know what? Go follow our Facebook and our Instagram are like so barren. So go follow those too, and maybe that'll inspire us to make posts.
On Instagram, I'm sorry.
Nah, you're fine. I mean,
I just like using Twitter much better than Instagram now.
Yeah, Twitter's there's much more activity on Twitter.
I am on Instagram though at Beyond the Cemetery. So if you guys want to see what I'm watching, I'm on there. Yeah,
and then you guys, if you haven't already, I mean, this is the time for plugs, I guess. You should go follow the Doombox podcast. That's at Doombox Pod. That's my other podcast that I run. Mikey and I just designed shirts for both podcasts too. So if you want to get Mike a new microphone and like some podcasting equipment, go buy a shirt. That'll do it.
Definitely need to start using that instead of my phone.
Right. Oh yeah, it's all good. Shameless self-plugging.
And also, I have another podcast called the Deb and Death Podcast.
Yep. You guys will have that episode out tonight, right?
Tomorrow. Like tomorrow
Tomorrow?
morning, usually.
Okay, cool.
Like really early in the morning, usually it gets posted.
Yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, definitely go check out the Dab of Death and follow Dab Jimmy. And follow Mikey X Mutant if he's not banned. And
it's only for like 4 more days. Listen, I wasn't wrong.
Listen, Mikey is a good guy, and he sticks up for everyone. So he gets banned a lot because there are a lot of bad people on Twitter who report him for being a good person.
And then all they do is report my horror stuff that I have on the page, or like album I'm listening to that has like death metal like cover.
Yeah, no, I know you are. That's all it takes, unfortunately. But they get mad because you're sticking up for people that need sticking up for. So I'm proud of you, and enjoy your time in Twitter jail. So anyway, yeah, what else you want to chat about?
I'm gonna be getting in the mail today another thing from Diabolic DVD, one of my favorite stores online. It's from Vinegar Syndrome. It's called the Forgotten Gialli set. It's the 5th one.
That's exciting. Are you going to dive into that this weekend?
Yeah. Sorry, it's like lagging. It was lagging, and I was about to stutter.
Dude, my connectivity, man, it's garbage.
Yeah. I was just going to name off the movies that were in the set.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, am I frozen?
Okay, we're good.
I'm just fucking with you. Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Sorry. When we record these, I always stay on camera, and I was like acting frozen. It's probably not helpful.
Oh, no, I wasn't even looking at that. I was just reading the titles of the movies I was going to talk about.
Oh, you were? You were already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. See, I didn't hear that.
Well, I didn't say anything because, like, I went back on the thing and you were staring at me.
That's so dumb. Oh, it's okay. We have fun. Yeah, tell me the titles. What you got?
Okay, one of them is from the director of Nightmare on a Damaged Brain. It's called A White Dress for Muriel, I think it's pronounced. Let's see what year it's from. 1972. It's from the early height of the Giallo cycle, I guess what you'd call it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, she witnesses her father murder her mother, along with an adulterous lover, before killing himself. Years later, Muriel is invited to a group of friends over to party, and I guess things start happening. I haven't seen any of these yet. These are like first-time watches for me, so that's why I'm reading it off.
Oh, cool. That's good. I mean, that's big news.
There's one I've always wanted. It's in this set. I'm pretty excited for it. Called Tropic of Cancer. It's from 1972. Directed by Jesus Christ.
Directed by Jesus Christ.
No. It's just like so Italian.
What?
Gianni Paolani. And it's from what I'm reading here, it's one of the strangest from the golden age of Gialli. So it's a couple are vacationing in Haiti in hope of repairing their marriage, and then they run into an old friend, and it seems like things start to happen from there. Then the last one, 9 guests for a crime. 9 members of an extremely rich and hateful family have decided a month-long reunion on a remote island.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing it's, if I remember right, it's kind of like the Agatha Christie 10 Little Indians kind of thing. It's directed by Ferdinando Baldi.
Nice.
Imagine your last name being Baldi. Someone's name being Baldi and end up being bald.
Bro, you make dad jokes these days.
I'm a dad.
I know. I get it. I do too. I look outside and I'm like, look at that grass. It needs a cutting. Stupid. Oh, my God.
Speaking of which, my allergies are so bad lately.
Oh yeah, still getting nose fucked by the tree pollen. Yep.
Yeah, I got 4 trees around my house.
Hashtag pollinated. Bro. So you know what else we talked about? Your concert. We can't leave that
Oh
out.
yeah, I posted some clips of it. Yeah, I posted some clips of it on Twitter today. It was from 2 weeks ago. I saw Dying Fetus, Sanguisa Sugarbug, and Aborted. It was on the tour Chaos and Carnage. Suicide
Nice.
Silence and Born of the Osiris were there, but I'm not really fans of them, so I didn't really watch them. I left once as Dying Fetus was done. Actually, it was amazing to see Dying Fetus live. I always wanted to.
So Sanguisa Sugarbug.
Yeah,
Sanguisa Sugarbug
you said it right.
means toilet demon? No, blood of the toilet.
Like blood sucking toilet.
Did I lose you? What is it? What does it mean? Toilet water? Demon? Can you hear me? Hi, I can hear you. Oh, we lost Mikey. Jeez Louise, this internet is gonna be the death of me. That goddamn Marmalade Jones.
I don't know. I couldn't think of a name, and I typed that in.
Why'd you go messing up my internet, Marmalade? Jesus Christ. Was it
That would be the
Scabby?
competing video store owner.
Marmalade Jones. Marmalade Jones. He owns the Blockbuster franchise across the street.
And
So
his son's
he's
Alfredo, if you remember him.
yeah, Alfredo Jones and Marmalade. Yeah, they be messing with our phone lines. Dude. Yeah, sorry. Internet's really garbage. But like I said, yesterday, I'll tell everyone today, I'm having my internet company come out next week because my internet is garbage lately. It is at the level of a third world country, according to the speed tests I've been running. But anyway. All right, man. Yeah, so I know Hugh, old Mr. Janus, is gonna yell at us for taking such a long break, but I mean, what
A
else
2-day break.
Yeah, 2-day break, like literally days of
I don't think we even
breaks.
clocked out.
Bro, I am so tired of people chewing on the cases. I just can't deal with it anymore.
I tell them all the time we have candy and soda, but they don't want that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, they don't want the candy. Although you'd be stealing that candy, I know it.
Well, no, it's just the movies.
Are you frozen again, or are you just holding your camera there? Are you the Babadoo? You forgot the K. Hey, Babadoo.
I did that on purpose to make you laugh.
You did. That's good. So every time Mikey logs into our podcast recording app here, he chooses a different name. So just today, because we've been having technical difficulties, we've had the Babadoo. We've had Marmalade Jones. We've had something Beefman. I don't remember what that one was. So anyway, it makes for a good time. Thanks, Mikey, for keeping it light.
Usually it's other stuff when when I'm on a dab of death.
Oh yeah, do you make those fun too?
Hank Panisse.
Hank Penis, yeah.
What
Oh,
was the other
speaking
one?
of penis, Hank Penis, you had that name on Twitter when Lloyd Kaufman shouted out the Doombox
And he referenced that
podcast.
the penis monster, Harry Balls.
Yeah, he did. He said Harry Balls agrees that the Doombox podcast is awesome. So we haven't gotten
No, it
him
was
to...
on the VHS Doom Twitter.
No, that was the Doombox. That was
Really?
Doombox. Yeah, I was
Because he did it
so
on mine too.
yeah, I was so stoked, man. He's a really nice guy. So
Remember when we went to Monster Mania Con? We missed him.
Yeah, that was sad.
We got to meet the guy dressed like Toxie, but that was it.
Oh yeah. How fun. Yeah, Uncle Lloyd. He's a cool dude for sure. I think so. This next episode of Doombox that I'm doing. So Doombox I do like once every 2 weeks because it's like so much information that I have to plug into these episodes. It takes me a while to write the scripts, but this next one, I'm going to be doing on Vincent Price, which I'm really excited about. But
Me too. I feel like I kept like voting for her on everything.
yeah. Yeah, that was a big poll. I mean, it's not like I have a ton of followers on Twitter, but that got like a decent amount of votes. There was at least like 20 or something, 16, 20. Well, I'm really excited. It's a lot. His work and his life, it's a lot of information. He was in over 100 movies, and his career, like he was working for 58 years.
That's a long time to be an actor. I love the Corman cycle of movies, where it's like all the Edgar Allan Poe ones.
Yeah. The
Mask of the Red Death is my favorite of those
yeah,
movies.
yeah, for sure. The Pit and the Pendulum, Pit and the
Oh, so good.
Pendulum. Yeah, really, really good.
Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be nice. And then I know I mentioned it. Did you get a chance to look it up? He was Professor Ratigan in Great Mouse Detective. Yeah,
I
that
think
was
that's
it.
it. You were saying it when we were trying to record yesterday.
Yeah, no, I actually really like the Great Mouse Detective.
I gotta check that out. I think Samuel liked that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, Professor Ratigan was actually pretty creepy. He's a rat that acts like a mouse, like he wants to be a mouse, but he's a rat or whatever,
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but he's kind of creepy. So for a kid, at least when you're a kid, I thought it was. But that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited about that. But I do want to do eventually. I want to get to Kaufman. Tromaville in general.
That'd be so much fun.
I feel maybe we should do that on VHS Doom. That way we can both talk about it.
Jimmy's a giant fan too. Shout out to
Is
Jimmy
he?
again.
Nice.
Yeah, he loves trauma.
Yeah, it's what's not to love, man.
Exactly.
Classic stuff. Classic.
And even the movies they didn't even like make themselves that they put out were amazing.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, who came up? There have been some big names that came up.
James Gunn.
James Gunn came through.
He
Trauma.
wrote for them mostly, a lot actually,
Mm-hmm.
and I co-directed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Eli Roth was in Terra Firma.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of forgot about that.
There's
That's
a bunch
cool,
of
though.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, Matt and Trey Parker. Matt. Wait, what are their last names? Stone and Parker from South Park.
I think the quote maybe was by them. No one knows how to make a better film and make no money off of it. Something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Right. So, but cool stuff, man. Yeah, that'll be an exciting one. So, what are the movies that we have on our poll right now?
We have Last House on the Left by Wes Craven. We have Faces of Death, half shockumentary, half horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's gore in it, but then there's not. Like, it's like up for debate.
Okay.
Cannibal Holocaust is the last one. That one's winning right now. And if I could vote, if I could use my other Twitter account, which I can't, I would vote for Cannibal Holocaust.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I voted for Cannibal Holocaust, and
The lore of the movie is so wild.
I think Balthy may have voted for Cannibal Holocaust. I don't know.
Like, the craziest thing is, like, the actors were presumed dead. They signed a contract not to be around.
Mm-hmm.
There was animal abuse, horrible animal abuse.
Yeah.
Just wild stuff.
Yeah. The turtle thing always bothered me.
Ramit said that to us, too, remember?
Yep. Yeah. Always bothered me. But
oh, man.
It would be a good subject to talk about for sure. I
remember people telling me it was real when I first started collecting.
Oh, yeah?
They said was real, and Last House on Dead End Street was real.
Okay.
That one has nothing to do with the Last House movies.
Yeah? I haven't heard of that title. Who directed it? Like, who
I forgot the guy's name, but the character... It was about a film director who was creating snuff movies.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. Well, is there anything else we want to talk about? I know this episode is like super all over the place because of the recording quality.
I think you'll be able to like seam it together.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
Frankenstein this podcast.
Yeah, this will be the I'll call it that. I'm gonna call it the Frankenstein break room episode of the VHS Doom podcast, where Mikey and I do our best to talk to one another through an awful internet connection and tons
Though
of
right now
frustration.
it's perfect, and I don't want to
Yeah.
jinx it.
I know. I'm like, let's just keep talking. Shit, we'll get more quality
We even
stuff.
tried doing that yesterday, then I logged into the wrong account.
Oh my god, yeah, that was so sad. Yeah,
And
so
when you texted me that, I was like, "Oh no!"
I know. I looked and I was like, why is it only me? No, he logged in as the producer.
Hey, right now, Katie had a laugh about it.
Oh my god, I bet she did, bro. We struggled so hard, but that's okay. And then tonight you're recording. You're
A
gonna
Dab
go
of Death,
record
yeah.
Dab of Death. It's Vomit Radio though.
Yeah, Vomit Radio. So it's our radio show where we have a couple of true crime things we want to talk about. We're gonna play some really sick music. Usually it's death metal or gore grind. I threw in a rap song in there too.
Oh, nice. What'd you? Oh, don't tell me. I want to hear it.
Well, it's from the Ill Bill's new album.
Okay, cool, nice.
Yeah. So it's our first one back after he moved.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that'll be good. I was looking forward to seeing it, having it loaded up today, but that's all right.
But also check out the last episode, because we did a 420 episode where we talked about a person who was murdered over weed plants.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
And I think that was honestly one of my favorite episodes from the show.
Yeah, it was really good. He did a great job with that one, and I like the use of all like the background music and stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool actually. So
And I liked how into detail he got about the quote unquote gore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely go check it out. A Dab of Death podcast is a good listen, as well as the Doombox podcast, and as well as every episode of VHS Doom. Check it out. I really like that we. Sorry, it's all the sodas again. Damn it!
I've been drinking this energy drink for like the past hour, and I have not even. I muted my mic last time.
Oh, did you? No, I took one sip of coffee. I'm like, bleh. No, that's all right. Yeah, I like all of these podcasts a lot. I like listening to our podcast, obviously, but I really like listening to Jimmy's podcast too. So, I'm starting to get entwined with the podcast community on Twitter a little bit. So hopefully I start to get to know more podcasters. It's actually a really cool little community.
Yeah, it's a little cool hobby we've like jumped into.
I know, right? Yeah. Anyway, well, I think that's all I got, and I think I got to get back because I think we left Hugh up in the front by himself a little bit.
I think he left earlier though.
Did he?
He said you were in charge.
Oh, damn. There's probably a line to the door,
I might be supposed to be here. It's supposed to be just you opening.
Who's in the front then?
I think Balthazar.
God.
Or Scabby Man. You never know.
No. Okay, gotta go. All right, I gotta go. Yeah. All right, this has been the VHS Doom break room episode. Oh, God, Jeff, Scabby, get back. I gotta go. All right, bye, guys.